Hi friends, good afternoon. Let's go through the concept of automation clearinghouse. Okay, what are the topic I provide in my document? What is automatic clearinghouse? How it should be work? What are the parties should be involved for automation clearinghouse? Advantage and disadvantage. These are all the details I provide in this PPT. Okay, before going this video, I have started one kind of business analyst training institution. Okay, in this training institution, we provide the training for payment business analyst and who are all plan to switch over the career from IT. Okay, anybody working in BPO, they plan to switch over the career from IT, and testing people, they plan to switch over the career from business analyst. Okay, we will provide the training. Okay, you require only for the minimum level of coding knowledge. That's enough. Okay. Okay, let me start our discussion of automation clearinghouse payment. Okay, what is automatic clearinghouse payment? Okay, you need to transfer the money from one bank account to another bank account without any paper check or credit card or wire transfer. Okay, the money should be flow automatically from one bank to another bank. Okay, the funds movement happen from one bank to another bank via centralized system. That centralized system is called automatic clearinghouse. Okay, that hub only flow the transaction from to central bank to receiver bank based on the centralized system. Okay, ACH network should be work only for the batch processor. Please remember that ACH network should be only for the batch processor. Okay, you initiate the transaction go for the batch wise only in the ACH network. It's never flow the instruction from one by one. Okay, only for the batch transaction only happen for this ACH transaction. Okay, why we move for the ACH transaction? Because its cost of process should be very less compared with credit card payment and wire transfer. Okay, we bank have a benefit of costless transaction. Okay, cost should be very less. Another one, the bank can able to avoid many manual intervention. Okay, suppose its validation happen from manual means they require for the many people. Okay, so that reason the nowadays all the bank try to move for automation clearinghouse payment. Okay, year by year the automation clearinghouse payment system usage should be increased year by year. Okay, India ACH we are using for NEFT payment, and US Fed wire many India we are using ACH payment for NEFT because the transaction should be flow for batch wise only. It won't flow any individual transaction. The transaction should not happen for the real time basic. Okay, it should be processed batch wise and specific time basic. Okay, many set of rules and libraries and format validation should be happen from this automatic clearinghouse. So that reason we should avoid for many manual intervention. Okay, the front end employer, back end operation, they back end banking operation user, they validate the transaction and process the transaction. The time should be take too much. Okay, so that reason the set of rules and libraries and format validation, everything's happened from this automatic clearinghouse itself. ACH payment already said that electronic payment transfer, it's transfer one bank to another bank. Okay, what are the examples of ACH payments? We are many, all are used ACH payment. Okay, but we don't aware of it whether the ACH payment or not. Okay, whatever the payment happen for this automatically, suppose you need to pay the bill from any of the consumer, the payment should be happen from this auto debit. That is called the ACH payment. Simple example. Okay, the customer as a service provider, they connect with the ACH payment. Suppose your employee salary. Okay, your salary should be credited for every month end or month first. That is also one kind of ACH payment. Okay, the taxpayer, and you buy the product from any of the consumer, you need to pay the invoice from automatically. All should be happen from this ACH payments only. Okay, what is the history of ACH payment? In the 1917, the special committee on paperless entry. Okay, because all the payments should be used for the paper wise. Okay, they're maintaining the bunch of paper, it should be very complicated in the bank side. Okay, so that reason they think about paperless transaction. Okay, so it's formed in 1972 for ACH association formatted. Okay, all the US bank. Okay, first it should be initiated from the US. All the US federal bank, they form the committee and they are analyzing how it should be proceed for further. Okay, after 1974, National Automation Clearinghouse should be formed. Okay, that is the hub of clearinghouse. Okay, based on this National Automatic Clearinghouse or electronic payment clearinghouse, based on only the ACH transaction should be happen. Okay, what are the needs? You initiate the ACH transaction. What are the details required from this sender side? What are the details required? You need your routing number, API number, and account number. Okay, these are the details you require. Okay, you have this valid details. After only you can able to proceed the ACH transaction. You know the difference between routing number and ABA number. Routing number is a 9-digit code. ABA number is a 12-digit code. ABA number you can able to see the bank geography area details. The routing number you can able to see that only for the federal bank code and bank code only. You cannot able to see the geographical location of the specific bank. Account number, you know this very well, okay? That ABA number, routing number and all, you can able to see the checkleaf itself. Okay, these three details important. You can able to initiate the ACH transaction. Don't forget account holder name, routing number, ABA number and account number. These are the details required for the initiating for ACH transaction. What are the type of ACH transaction should be available? Yeah, who are all using for the ACH transaction? Government body, individual, corporate, all are using for the ACH transaction. Okay, actually two kind of transaction is there. Okay, one is a direct deposit, another one is a direct payment. Okay, direct deposit should be happen for this business or government entity. Okay, they pay the amount to the consumer. Okay, suppose your salary should be processed, that is called the direct deposit. Okay, every end of the month or first month, beginning of the month, that salary should be processed in your account. Okay, that is called the direct deposit, because the corporate need to pay the salary to the employee, so that reason they are using for the direct deposit. Okay, the deposit should be happen for the directly. Okay, paycheck, employee reimbursement expense, government benefit, tax, annuity and interest payment and recurring deposit, all these things happen from this direct deposit. Okay, direct payments means any individual or business organization, they need to pay the bills. Okay, what they are consuming. Okay, they are consuming any network or any medical expense or any other thing, the insurance payment, or they are consuming or use the facility, they need to pay the payment before the due date. On the time they use for direct payment. Okay, the payment should be happen for the directly. What are the type of ACH transaction should be available? The very huge type of ACH transaction should be available. I already said that direct deposit and direct payment. What are the type they should be followed in direct deposit and direct payment? PPD, POS initiation and web initiation, point of posting, account receivable, back office initiation. These are all the types should be available in individual side. Okay, just refer the net each and every observation, you get the details information. Okay, corporate transaction, corporate direct transaction, corporate trade exchange, these are the corporate related transactions should be available in ACH network. How ACH should be processed, that is a very important concept, because without knowing the concept you cannot able to understand how the ACH operator should be work and how NPCI should process the ACH payment in India. Okay, the party should be involved for the ACH payment, originator, receiver. Okay, originator approach for the originating depository financial institution. Okay, that is the bank. Okay, originator approach for the originator depositor financial institution. Originator depositor financial institution only they initiate the ACH payment via ACH operator. ACH operator we call this automatic clearinghouse engine, or India we call the NPCI, and US called the NACHA. Many is there, many ACH operator is there. Okay, ordering depository financial institution initiate the transaction. After it's moved to that receiver depository financial institution and receiver. Okay, take on this example, I am an originator. Okay, I need to pay my mobile bills. Okay, on the time what will I happen? Okay, I will provide the example. Okay, I am using for any Airtel or Vodafone or BSNL, any kind of network services. Okay, on the time what will do that, I consume that network and okay, I need to pay my amount automatically before my due date. Okay, I inform to my originator bank, the payment should need to be happen from automatically. Okay, what will happen? That originated depository financial institution. Okay, suppose I am originator. Okay, my name is Vino. Okay, I have tie up with this SB bank. My bank is called a originated depository financial institution. Okay, I need to pay the amount to Airtel. Okay, every month what I am consuming. Okay, based on the postpaid bill. Okay, 450 or 550 or 650. Okay, that ACH should be the Airtel should be tie up with the receiver depository financial institution HFC bank and receiver from Airtel. Okay, originator for myself, and I have tie up with this ordering depository financial institution SBI. Okay, ACH operator is a NPCI or NPCI from India. Receiver depository financial institution HFC bank and receiver is the Airtel. This is the simple flow. Okay, whenever ordering depository financial institution can able to act as a receiver depository financial institution. Okay, suppose Airtel and me both are the same bank, SB Bank. On the time ordering financial, SB Bank act as a ordering depository financial institution as well as the receiver depository financial institution. Okay, ordering depository financial institution should be act as a receiving depository financial institution, but receiving depository financial institution cannot able to act as a ordering depository financial institution. Please remember this point. Receiving depository financial institution cannot able to act as a ordering depository financial institution. Okay, whenever the payment should be rejected, you got the rejected code from ordering depository financial institution, because the ordering financial institution only they initiate the payment. Okay, when the payment should be rejected, it's a normal question. Okay, whenever you have a sufficient fund in your account, on the time you get from R01 error message. Suppose your bank account should be freezed or closed temporarily, on the time you got from R02. Suppose you provide this bank account name and the bank account number should not be matched from this provider side, on the time you got from R03. In R29 should be happen from this very rare scenarios. Okay, bank does not allow to process the payment. Suppose you already know that the Yes Bank or some other bank, they faced from bank corruption. On the time they cannot able to process the transaction. Auto payment bill should not be happen. On the time you got from R29 rejected reason code. Next. Okay, ACH payment processing time. Already I said that ACH should be processed for this batch wise only. So its process time should be happen from this business day wise. Suppose it's processed from 1 day or 2 day based on this bank configuration as well as the bank impossible conditions. Okay, it's never processed immediately. It's take the time. Okay, because it should be processed in batch wise only. Please remember that it should be processed in batch wise only. Individual transaction, it should not be processed in ACH network. What is the, suppose you need to pay your billing before the due date. Okay, you cannot able to pay that bill. Okay, you got the penalty fees from ACH network. So whenever you auto configure your bill payment, please remember that you cannot able to pay the bill in due date. You can able to get the penalty fees. Okay, what is the benefit of ACH payment? Already I said that it should be cost is very low and expirations. It's convenient for you. Okay, it's convenient for the customer, lower processing cost, and you don't need to worry about your bill payment because it should be automatically paid. These are all the advantages should be available in ACH payment because it should be processed automatically and the cost of processing should be very less. Consumer can able to pay that their bill in convenient time. It's more convenient for the corporate, government bodies as well as the individual because they don't need to maintain any front-end employee for the removal purpose. Okay, because I need to pay the bill for this due date. You cannot able to allocate any frontline employee. Okay, they don't need to remember. Okay, just you configure in your bank, it should be processed automatically. Okay, what is the drawbacks of this ACH? It's a limit. Okay, some banks are impossible. They put the limit for ACH transaction because you can able to process all the money in ACH transaction. Bank won't get any profit. Okay, most of the banks impose the condition from ACH payment. They limit the transaction. They put the daily limit, monthly limit, or weekly limit per the transaction limit. Okay, the limit should be that speed should be very low compared with the RTGS or wire transfer. Okay, because the RTGS should be happen the transaction within a minutes, immediately transaction. But ACH is a batch wise transaction, so it's happened the time. Okay, but cutoff time should be maintained from this bank side. Okay, it should be differ from the bank to bank. Okay, suppose 1 hour, 2 hour, or 1 day, 2 day, it should be differ from this bank to bank. Okay, in case you adopt for this auto payment. Okay, but you don't have the fund. Okay, on the time the penalty should be put in your account. Okay, you cannot able to do that any international transfer. You can able to do the transaction only for the domestic purpose from the ACH network. Next, this question happened from the most of the interview. Okay, what is the difference between ACH payment and wire transfer? Okay, ACH, already I said that ACH statements should be very cost is very less. Okay, but wire transfer, it's a very fast payment. You need to spend the amount. Okay, wire transfer should be processed from this individual transaction wise, so that reason it should be processed immediately, but ACH should be processed from this batch wise, so it's take the time. Okay, these are the pros and cons is there. Okay, ACH should be free of cost. Wire transfer you need to pay that amount. ACH should be processed from this batch wise. Wire transfer should be processed individually. ACH should be less expensive. Wire transfer should be expensive method compared with ACH. Thanks for watching this video. Kindly support this channel. Who are all plan to switch over the career from IT business analyst, please join the course with us. We will provide this support for you.